Welcome to Kids A-Cookin', where kids come first and cooking is fun. I'm Karen, and this is AJ helping me in the kitchen today. Say hello, AJ.
Hi.
AJ is in the 5th grade, and he likes to spend some time in the kitchen. What's your favorite thing to make?
Brownies and cookies.
Brownies and cookies are really good to make. Well, this is a really good snack, too. I think you'll like it. Tortillas with a variety of toppings make great snack builders, and this is an easy snack that helps work fruit into a day's diet. We probably don't eat enough fruit, do we?
No.
No, so this is a sneaky way to get some in there. We're going to start by washing our hands. We've already done that. Be sure at home that you do that before you get started. And then preheat your oven to 350 degrees, which we've already done because we'll be baking these pies today. Now this recipe calls for just 1 apple. It will make 4 pies. And the first thing you need to do is peel and core it. I'm going to do this part and then you'll help me chop, okay?
All right.
We're going to use this vegetable peeler to take the skin off, just like that. It's a real safe way to do it. But unless you are sure your children are ready for this, maybe you should do this at home so that they won't get cut. And then you can take the end of a vegetable peeler to core your apple just by inserting it, turning it around, and the core will come right out, just like that. Now we've already done one here to save some time, and so we're just going to slice up 1 more apple. You want to work on that for me?
Yeah.
Now we're doing apples today, but you could also use peaches or pears for this recipe. What do you think would be the best?
Pears.
Pears would be a good filling, wouldn't it? You want to chop these up really fine so that they bake in the time that the pies will bake and that they bake evenly. Okay, let's put this in this bowl. And then we'll add some tasty things to it, okay? Some sweetener. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And you want to be careful when you measure brown sugar that you get it packed down tight so you get a good measurement. So you want to just kind of heap it up and then use the back of a spoon to press it down so you have a good even measure, okay? So we'll add that. You want to do one?
Yeah.
Okay. Press it down in there. Scrape off the top and add it to your apples. Okay, now we're going to add some cinnamon. Cinnamon's always good on apples, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to use 1/4 teaspoon for this recipe. You just insert it like that and then scrape it up against that straight edge and it will give you a flat measurement. And we need 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg, so you can do that one.
Okay.
I'll start stirring this together so we're ready to fill our tortillas. Okay, that'll make it taste great, won't it?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to each take a tortilla and we're going to put about 1/4 of a cup or 1/4 of what you have here into each pie. You want it to be full without overflowing. We'll set those over there. To fill our tortillas, you want to just fold it one side like this, fold in the other side, fold in the top, and then just flip it over like this so your seam is down. And none of the apples will fall out of there. Okay, we'll add that to the baking sheet where we've already done some. Then you want to take a sharp knife and just make some slashes in the top like this so that the steam can escape while it's baking. And then we're going to do some painting. You like to paint?
Yeah.
Okay. Use that to just brush a little milk on top of these 2 that we did. And I'll sprinkle a little sugar on there. That'll make it brown nicely. Okay? These go into the oven at 350 degrees for 8 to 12 minutes, and we'll be back after this. This recipe calls for finely chopped apples, so you want to be sure you cut them up in very small pieces so that they bake evenly for this recipe. Now you can do that with the peel on, or you can take the peel off. If you leave the peel on, it just adds more color and fiber, so it's whatever your personal preference is. When chopping your apples at home, be sure you use a cutting board so that you don't hurt your counters. And if you don't have a cutting board, just do it on top of a plate. That works just as well. If your child is not ready for a sharp knife like this, then they can use a simple table knife to chop, or even a pizza cutter. So whatever you think is safe for your child and is age appropriate, you can determine that. Welcome back. Our pocket fruit pies are ready to eat. Be sure you let them cool slightly before tasting because that steam and sugar can really burn. Let's give them a try and see how they taste.
All right.
For more information about this recipe or other recipes, please visit our website at kidsaCookin.com and join us next week for another terrific recipe on Kids A-Cookin'.